One of the binding constraints that we have seen to growth, I'm talking about Zambia and in the region, is mainly that of power supply. The region has been growing between 4 and 5%. Zambia has been growing in the range of about 6% over the last decade. So the project that we embarked on at Kariba North Bank to extend what was 600 megawatts that was there by another 360 is something that is very important for Zambia's growth now going into the future, and also for the region. As you know, that power station does supply electricity to the region through the Southern Africa power pool. Zambia is part of the Southern Africa power pool. So for it to export any power, we need connectivity into the power pool. And what we've been doing is to work on a line that is joining the new project into the power pool. And that has been completed from Kariba into Kafua West. And now we are able to export into the other countries. As you know, Southern Africa has a big deficit in terms of power. South Africa is the most hit, but not any other country is exempted from that.
The extension project involved the engineering, procurement and construction of 280 megawatt generating units with the auxiliaries that go with the units. Then in addition to that, we also have a substation that has been constructed. With the coming in of machine number 5 and 6, it came with a substation. So from the substation, we now have our own supplies. We have a line, a 3 kV line from the power station going to Kalea substation to supply the local community. And then that's what that substation has brought, is that we should be able to now supply broader areas around this area, because we now have a 132 kV line that is going to run along the lake shore, and also improve the tourism along the lake, because there isn't much, because there was no power.
The mining sector is one of the major sources of growth here in Zambia, and they are contributing something in the range of 10 to 12% of GDP. And in terms of growth, has been one of the fastest growing sectors in Zambia. We've had a lot of new mining companies coming on board, which has meant to us that the demand for power has been going up. We have most of the new mines in the northwestern part of Zambia, and some of them up to now have not ramped up to the optimal production because of the main issue of power supply. We are seeing more of reliance by the mining companies on power, and also they are making a lot of investments to cut down on their costs, which for us is beneficial, because if they can operate at the lowest cost in terms of production, then we can have better paid miners, and there's that trickle-down effect that would have on the actual miners on the ground. So I think it is something quite positive. And also we're having, of course, a better standard of living for most of the people in these areas, especially in the northwest, because we're having power connectivity for the first time, which is going to benefit them, not just for mining activities, but for other activities that they're engaging on a day-to-day basis. So in terms of economic outlook, if we could have more of these projects such as the Kariba North Bank, the outlook for the region is very positive.